because I don't think you could really, at 3/16, you figure this is 3/4 this size, correct? So this is at a 1/4 inch that you're looking on the screen, correct? Then this guy is, okay, this guy right here. Okay, this guy's at a 1/4 inch. At 3/16 is 3/4 to this size. And again, you see the little detail here. Even at 3/4 inch, this guy starts to get harder to make if you want to know the truth. Yeah, your templates are going to be smaller and maybe there's less cut. But I'll tell you what, it might be harder if you go to 3/16. So I don't know. It's up to you guys. And again, I'll judge you on it's all in the end. It's going to be based on the checklist. Let's take a look at that real quick. Okay, let's take a look at the checklist here. It's very short. Again, I figure I better at least say what we talked about, and so that there's no misunderstanding. Okay. So that's under lectures and handouts, study roof model. And I just took out the section that was on the whole study model if we were doing it. So it's made of thin, thick, firm, rigid material. Okay, as long as it doesn't fly in the wind, as in bond paper, impossible. It will flap around. You cannot get that, accurate, not even close. Cuts are precise, seam accurate, okay, reflecting the 4 and 12 slope. Obviously, I can't check it on the screen, but again, pretty much like when you guys did your exterior elevations, I could pretty much tell, did you even do that accurately at a 4 and 12? Was it too steep? Was it too shallow? You're going to see, we'll be able to tell that, okay, on your roof models. Perimeter fascia is wide and at correct scale with a thin, rigid material. Correct scale meaning, I believe we have a 2x8 fascia, right? So just cut that at 8 inches on whatever scale we're going to decide at this point. Your most points are going to be on your workmanship, your scale correctness, neatness to cuts, and your flush alignments. So regarding the scale, I'll let you guys do it or not. We're all going to do it as a class, but for those of you who already started, did some of you started, and at what scale did you guys do it at?
1/4 inch.
1/4 inch? Yeah, I think I said 1/4 inch. It's going to be, even though they're bigger pieces, you're only talking about 25% bigger pieces. It's going to be easier for you guys to really build that model. The other way, I think, is too small. So all of us, are we okay at a 1/4 inch equals a foot? Yeah? All right, good. Okay, so we're on the subject of the roof. Any questions, guys? Anything? Try to see if you can get it to look like this. You guys remember, do you want me to go over on how to make those cuts on so again, on a ridge and a hip, you're cutting at an angle so that you could just glue it to a line, correct? Whereas the valleys, you can cut those at 90 degrees and it's folding upward, so you're coming to a line. So I did go over some of you guys' roof templates, okay, try to give you some guidance there. One of the things I do have to say where I kind of keep on seeing the inconsistencies is especially on CAD. Okay, you guys got to get good at once you establish that angle, right? Once you determine that angle to connect things, you got to keep that angle on every single template. Don't redo it, okay? And if that angle is off, just by a fraction, okay, it's going to really mess you up. Again, checkpoints are, make sure everywhere you're going to glue something to something else, they're the same size. Otherwise, you're going to You're going to cut it, and then you're going to try to make it fit, and then you're going to get frustrated. Hopefully, you'll finish it before 12 midnight. If not, at 2 a.m., you're going to get so frustrated, you're going to feed it to the dogs. You're going to say the dog got to it, because that's what it's going to look like. All right. Okay, so I guess one of the things I'm going to add to my scaled example is to say, I'll point and circle to an angle and say, once established, use consistently throughout. And then the other comment is, make sure that, again, the seams are equal wherever they're going to come together. So, I think someone brought up last Thursday, can you still hand in your template for review? Well, last Wednesday, was the last day to get points. After that, yes, you guys can still submit for review. But at this point, it's due Wednesday. So I'm definitely not going to be reviewing them tomorrow night. Okay. Too many of you guys didn't have it reviewed. So, and I shouldn't say too many. I mean, maybe not enough of you so that I'll be overwhelmed. All right. Okay. Hey, I heard, who is it, Kim Jong Sung or whatever man in North Korea? Is it rumor or is he dead? Guys, you guys know North Korea, the guy, right? You guys hear anything? Oh man, you guys are almost as bad as me, man. I'm isolated. Leslie told me that.
He was dead. He was dead like weeks ago, but then last week, the South Korea paper put out that they had a spotting of him. But we don't know if it's really him though, or like a clone or something. We don't know.
Yeah. Well, see, that's what I thought.
He's dead because that means if he's dead, that means his sister steps in, and she's meaner than him.
And you think so? Is that what it really? Is she really? Oh man, what a disaster. But anyway, 2 weeks ago they said it was rumor, and I said, yeah, I don't think it's still finalized yet, and I still think it's a rumor until they say something. Anyway, like they said, if it's for real, they'll call it a perfect storm. But I don't know if it's a perfect storm in a bad way or a good way. I guess perfect storms are usually bad, right? Okay, so any questions while we're on the subject of the study roof model? Again, piece of cardboard, guys. Okay, wherever you can find. What I did take off on the regular checklist on when we're doing the study model is that roof cardboard has a kind of a direction, right, of where the corrugations go, guys, right? So if you can see the corrugations, meaning the lines, right? Do you see where the corrugations are going? Try to keep that corrugation perpendicular to the fascia. It's going to look better. Actually, that's just how the framing works too, correct? And it's not going to be distracting to your eye. Whereas this model right here, even though you can see there, so on this side, you could actually see the corrugations. Okay, let's take a look at that. Okay, see, so on back side. So notice, again, these on all ridges and hips, you're cutting at an angle so that it can come to a line when you glue it, all right? When you do the valleys, you can cut those at right angles because it's turning opposite each other, right? But so here you have a situation where can you guys see the lines of the corrugation?
Yes.
Yeah.
A little
Yeah.
bit.
Okay. So if you can have the corrugations go perpendicular, because you can't see it when this student did it on top. Okay. But on the side, if you decide, or both sides have the corrugation, make sure the corrugations on the top are going perpendicular consistently. Okay, whereas like this one is perpendicular. This one is not, or you can see this one's not. This one is perpendicular to the fascia. This one make perpendicular and make, there's only two out of this one that aren't perpendicular, and that's this one, this direction, and this one perpendicular going to there. It just, it's going to look better. It's just like when you're looking at this bottom of the roof, right? It's not because of you're not going to have those big gaps, okay, but it's just less distracting if you happen to put the corrugations on top. And again, if you do it right, see how this guy is not tweaking. It sits flat on the table. Now, yeah, I guess you could make it work if your templates are off, but I'll tell you what, it's going to take you 3 times longer to make it work. All right, and it could mess up your whole thing. Okay. Any other questions? Or you guys just itching to get on your assignment and work on it? Any questions on the checklist? The reason why I did this is to make sure you guys do that fascia, and if you don't, you're not going to check it. All right. And again, no chimney. You guys are lucky. You're getting it short, guys. You don't have to do the whole study model. But again, I can't anticipate, and I can't confirm who's teaching 173 in the fall. Normally, I'm just saying I can't anticipate because I don't know. But typically, if the schedule, typically it's going to be Mr. Havner. So, all right. And then Mr. Arahan teaches ARC 172 in the spring. So, and again, 173 is offered in the evening. Okay, it goes back and forth during the spring. It's in the morning, and then I teach ARC 172 in the morning, in the fall. Okay. Any questions so far? So it's Q&A, guys, right now. You guys have anything you want to talk about? Any questions? Anybody start looking at Upload on Amazon Prime? I'm kind of waiting to maybe look at that during the summer. I know you guys have no time to look at anything, right?
Nope.
How's 102, Kelly? Environment Design 102.
Annoying. Super annoying, but you know, we're getting used to it.
Hey, I hear your due dates are pretty firm, no? I'm not gonna say. Okay, so next subject. Yeah, I wish I could. I wish I could lip read.
Oh, sorry. No, sorry. He like mutes you and then mutes me without me pushing anything. I say yes. We do have last minute due dates. We're giving last minute projects a lot. So that's how that's going. It's annoying.
I know it. That could be annoying. Yes, I could understand that. Yeah.
Well, I think the biggest thing is he constantly says is that we're not doing anything, so we should be able to do these last minute projects. And me, I have 4 classes, and even though I'm quarantined, we're still busy. We're still probably gonna have more home responsibilities.
I didn't think you were doing anything either. No.
I mean,
it's just like in the real world. As far as I'm concerned, this is the only class you're taking. You're only taking my class.
right. I feel like that's a good kind of client relationship lesson that he's teaching the students. Is that you are working for him. That's your client, and that's how usually they do approach you.
That's right. So, unfortunately, although I do try to work around the design, especially your design classes, especially during finals. So in this particular case, since we're on the subject, which will be your details and just a door and window schedule table, like I said, I have a date down there on the schedule, which is 6/8. 6/8. Yeah, 6/8 is actually Monday, which is actually the whole everything is done by then. I think Saturday, the 6th, is actually the final day of finals. But since you guys are going to do the drawings and basically make scan them, you guys can give it to me on Monday if that. It's up to you. I really don't care. All right. You probably just do them on separate sheets. So. Okay. Anything else? Did anybody else show up? Luis Camacho? No? Email, are you there? No. How about Diane? Well, no, Diane is there. Omar? Elena?
Yes.
Elena? Okay, good. Caitlin?
Yes. Yeah, I'm here.
No. Okay, cool. And then the patio before the sun goes down and make sure you can have a glass of wine or something. Or it's up to you.
Sounds amazing.
We'll try.
Hey, is California gonna, I know there's some things that are opening up, right? Like car washes and a few restaurants where they do curbside service or something like that. But other than that, I don't know. I'll tell you a story though. Now that's weird. I know it, really. You kind of think that, whether it works or not, you would think that if you're opening up, it's kind of common sense that people are going to be expecting that, right? I don't know, man. I would have thrown out that salad. I'm telling you. All right.
I mean, I thought that was the rule, though.
I thought it was too.
Like outside.
Yeah, but it's to me,